Good evening, my wonderful friends. Megas with you back in the library. Today I want to talk about books that I read and I loved and I never ever want to read again. Oh my God. Kazuo Ishiguro, he won the Nobel Prize in Literature for this book. It's called Never Let Me Go. And I wish it would let me go because it won't get out of my head. But oh, is it beautiful writing and the message behind it, at least that I got, it's something I'll never forget. This is spoiler, so if you want to read this and don't want it ruined, go read it and then come back and watch this. And I got a perspective that I haven't heard anyone else speak of. And so I needed to share it. And so the story, it starts out with children in a special school, special children in a special school. It's called Hailsham. And the three that we really fall in love with is Kathy, Ruth, and Tommy. And we follow them from small children as they grow up into adults. And whenever you do that in a book, you fall in love with them, right? You're invested. And you're hoping that they don't do anything bad to them because we love them. Oh, if it was only that way. And my friends, and you start sensing something's wrong. You don't know till the end of the book what the heck is happening. But you start sensing something wrong in this school. Stories like, whatever you do, don't leave the school grounds. You cannot leave. And they start putting fear into them. A boy left once and he was found out tied to a tree in the woods with his hands and feet cut off. Right? These are little kids, so you don't leave. They start to told that their future, they're special, right? And everyone wants to be special, right? And they're going to serve their country and God in the most beautiful way. My friend, and it's funny, not funny, rip your heart out sad, but funny in that ironical sense. The teacher that knows what's going on, she starts to develop a conscience, and she hears the kids talking about, when I grow up, I'm going to be this, and when I grow up, I'm going to be that. And she basically says, no, stop it. You're not going to be any of that. And the next day, the teacher's missing. A lot of strange things going on. So at the end of the book, as they get older, they find out that they are clones, and they're going to have their organs harvested. My friend, and here's the thing I want you to see. Everyone asked us, why don't they run? Right? And it's because when they take them from a small child and they implant them with these ideas and their stories, don't run, right? You get tied to a tree, hands and feet cut off, fear. My friend, and then also it's patriotic. It's godly. I always tell that story about the Nazi guard. He's in his 80s on his deathbed, and a journalist asked him, now with all the evidence and the museums and the little kids' shoes and all these atrocities that have, the stories of them have come out, do you repent? Do you feel bad? And he said, of course I don't. I did it for God and I did it for country. My friends, I believe the author wants us to look at what do we just blindly accept as godly, is patriotic? Have we just let someone put fear into us? Let someone else tell us who God is, what the government's supposed to look like, what the world's supposed to look like, what my role in the world is? Is that why we, at 18, let our kids sign up for the draft so that if they want to take them to go fight in a war, it don't matter what it's for, and they need to die for it, and they harvest their organs? Right? Or maybe you go to work every day of your life and you're giving your life for whatever they tell you it needs to be. Hey, and I ain't saying it's wrong or it's right, because I know people will fight me on that. I'm just asking, will you be brave enough to look for yourself? Look with fresh eyes. My God, I look at the religions. They give you a God that gets angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children, have sex slaves. And they call that the highest principle of good. And you just take it into you. Believe everything you're told. They give you a government and they try to make you feel like you have some kind of choice and freedom. You got Republican or Democrat, but it's the same bullshit. They got you no matter what, but we know it, but we don't care. We want to just at least hold on to our pride. Feel like, hey, your wife can be proud of you. Hey, baby, I voted. Right? Because they know if they take that away from you, they might have a rebellion on their hands. Don't look too close at your gods and your governments. They try to keep you tired and broke down and in fear. Will you be brave enough to look inside? Think for yourself, people. My God, my God. That's what I got from Never Let Me Go. I don't know if there's anyone else in the world that has ever read this that felt that. But that's what I thought. I think run, scream, make noise, say no more. My God, if maybe enough clones come together and scream, no more. We don't want your gods. We don't want your government. We don't want your death. Run, my friends, run. And I heard the author say he purposely didn't want them to run, to be the brave slave that runs away. He did want people to think about what they do. What do you allow? My friends, my God, I got worked up on that one. But I got it off my chest. And I love this book. I love how it made me think about things. And I will never read it again. All right, guys, you know this. I love you.